Very good morning, dear students. Today, let us learn about my aspirations. So, I welcome you all to understand this topic. In the previous class, you have already learnt about what my aspiration is. Now, let us expand our knowledge with regarding to the same topic. Meaning of aspiration. Aspiration is a strong hope, dream, or goal. Aspirations answer the question why. Let us see, for example, why do we sit at a desk every day? Why do we run early in the morning? Why do we sit in the class? If we start answering these questions, we will have an answer. We will have a reason for everything we do. And these reasons, these answers, will help us to understand what our aspiration is. Our aspirations are the things that keep us moving through daily experiences, ranging from the mundane to the truly difficult. From the easy works to difficult works, we will keep on doing. Our aspirations are the core of what keeps us moving through life. Aspirations can be the wishing star that pulls us forward, or the secret inner life that keeps us alive through difficult times. There are several types of aspirations. They are social aspirations, career aspirations, and personal aspirations. Dear students, there is a confusion between aspiration and goal. Let us understand the difference between these two terms so that the points are clear. Aspiration is a strong hope, dream, or goal, whereas when we speak about goals or ambitions, they are only for a short while, they are not so strong. Aspiration is a long term, whereas goals and ambitions could be short term challenge. Aspiration is directional. It always motivates us, it guides us, whereas goals and ambitions could be unfocused, which means sometimes we do the things without having any purpose in mind. It could be of that sort. Aspiration exists without an action, which means, as it is already said, it is long term. All our efforts will be moving towards aspiration, but the aspiration as such is not seen, the effect of it is not seen immediately. On the other hand, when we are guided by goals and ambition, we always move. So, goals and ambitions always provide us a movement. As for the dictionary, we have two definitions for aspiration. Aspiration, in the sense of breathing, is a physical necessity. Aspire means to breathe. Aspiration, in the sense of aiming at a higher goal, is a mental and emotional necessity. Our aspirations keep us going and growing. So, dear students, as breathing is necessary for our physical maintenance, aiming at a higher level, at a higher goal, is also necessary for our mental and emotional growth. So, aspiration in terms of physical need and in terms of mind is necessary for the human maintenance. Now, the question is very clear. Having heard so much about aspiration, let us question ourselves, what is my aspiration? Let me question you. What is your aspiration in life? Have you found one aspiration for yourself? If you have not found any aspiration so far in your life, now is the time. Thank our APSS TC and thank our teacher who is instilling such kind of motivation in you to find aspiration so that you are guided and moved by this. Let us see our aspiration through these 3 points. The first point, see if you have an aspiration or aspirations without being consciously aware of them. Dear students, consider your actions. Are you working hard to a degree in hopes of getting a good job? Look in the direction of your actions and see if you can spot an aspiration of which even you are unaware. Sometimes we do many a task and we are not completely aware of what we are going to achieve. But if you consider those actions, you will understand the purpose of the actions and you will know your aspiration. And the second point is ask yourself why. Perhaps your actions don't point you to an aspiration that you can articulate. You can then begin to ask yourself why you do those things. As we already learned it, for everything you do, ask yourself why. You will have a reason, you will have an answer that will help you understand what your aspiration is. And the third point, articulate your aspirations. Once you have looked at your actions and asked yourself why you do what you do, you may find that you lack aspirations. Write down a word, phrase, or detailed description of what you want from and for yourself. When you do all these three, let me congratulate you because you have found your aspiration. Dear students, as you read on the screen, live life a little dangerously. It's a famous quote said by J.R.D. Tata. Why am I screening this personality here? Because he is one of such personalities with great vision and aspiration. Today, he becomes a perfect symbol of aspirations. Let us learn something about this person. As you already saw, J.R.D. Tata, Jahangir Ratanji Dadabhai Tata. JRD stands for Jahangir Ratanji Dadabhai Tata, or JRD Tata, as is famously known, was a man of the ages. Born into the illustrious and industrious Tata family, he grew up imbibing two polarized cultures, one from his sophisticated French mother and the second from his Parsi father. Born in 1904, Jahangir spent the first few years of his life in France, even serving a year in the Spahis regiment during the First World War. His father, Ratanji Dadabhai Tata, had decided to move the family to London at this point. But shortly after moving, Jayardi's mother passed away and the family returned to India. In between his many travels, Jayardi grew up to be a restless seeker of adventure and strived for excellence in every aspect of his life. His name, Jahangir, meaning conqueror of the world, was rightfully given as he conquered the business world in India when he took over the reins from his father in 1938 at just 34. It was under his leadership that the Tata assets climbed from rupees 62 crore in 1939 to more than rupees 10,000 crore in 1990. On his 112th birthday, we celebrate the legacy of a man who took the business world by a storm and created a legacy that continues to exalt even today. Here are some of J.R.D's defining characteristics that can serve as a guide to entrepreneurs everywhere. Let us see the qualities of a person with aspirations. Daring to dream big. Once J.R.D. said, nothing worthwhile is ever achieved without deep thought and hard work. Let us understand, if we want to achieve something big in life, and if you have dared to dream big and achieve big, you must have deep thought and hard work. When we have deep thought and hard work, only then we will be daring to dream big in life. J.R.D. Tata is considered a humanitarian leader, which means he is leader on humanitarian grounds. To lead men, you have to lead them with affection. So this is one of the best qualities of a leader. He did not want to dominate, rather he wanted to lead his team with affection. That is why he is known as a humanitarian leader. Taking risks to the maximum. If you want to achieve big, if your aspiration is high, it means you have to take risks to the maximum. Fourth point, striving for excellence. Striving means craving, desiring for excellence. If you want to be excellence, you must aim at perfection. It has its drawbacks, but being cynic is essential. So always crave for excellence, always crave for that perfection. In your craving for excellence and perfection, there may be some drawbacks, there may be some setbacks, but let us not fall aside. Let us not get disappointed. Let us keep on striving so that we will reach the excellence and we will reach the perfection. And the fifth point, thinking of the bigger picture. We need to have a big picture always. We need to have a clear picture, complete picture. In his words, no success or achievement in material terms is worthwhile unless it serves the needs or interests of the country and its people and is achieved by fair and honest means. See, dear students, in this statement, he makes very clear that if you want to achieve, if your success is considered, it is purely considered on the grounds of your service to the country. If your success is not a way helpful to the country, to the people of the country, it is no way useful, it is no way a success. And we should always achieve success. We should always reach our aspirations through fair and honest means. So here after, let us keep our goal, let us have a great aspiration and keep in mind that we have fair and honest means to achieve our aspiration. And I wish you all the very best to achieve your aspiration in the days to come ahead. Thank you.